Hello amigos, my name is Jatin and welcome to my channel TECHYRATORS. This is the third video on RHCSA preparation series, and today we are talking about managing special permission. What are these special permission in Linux and how you can manage them? You can learn in this video. So without wasting any time, let's get started with our video now. So here we are on a terminal. So first we need to know what are these special permission. So let's open our document to explain you in brief. So special permission. These are the types of permission used to enhance the security of a file in Linux operating system. By using these type of permission, you can usually enhance the security of the directory or a file in your operating system, in your server, in your machine. And we have three types of special permissions. One is SBIT, that is called sticky bit, and then we have SGID and SUID. SGID for set group ID, SUID for set user ID. Now what is SBIT? SBIT is a special permission when implemented towards a file or a directory. Then no one can delete that file or a directory except the owner of the particular file. I can give you an example for the same after completing the theory part. So now talking about SGID. SGID is a type of permission when set in a file or a directory. Then the group ownership will be inherent in the files and directory created under that particular directory. So now the last is the SUID. This is used when we have to execute a command with the power of user. We can also share an example with you. So simply you can note for the same that command will be executed by the power of owner instead by the executor. As if you are running a command, let's say with the user 1, that command will be executed by the root, not by the user 1. Now this table will help you to understand it better. In this table, this is the type of special permission. This is the octal value of the special permission. That, let's say, SBIT has an octal value 1, represented by the small t when the file is executable and the capital T when the directory is not executable. And command is chmod, O for other, plus T for the symbolic representation, and then the file name. SGID, octal value 2, S for execute, capital S for not execute, and goes on with the same type of command. So syntax is almost same, but in the SBIT it's implemented with the other user, SGID is implemented with the group user, and SUID is implemented by the user owner. That's the group owner and that's the user owner. So now start with our practical session. So first we are talking about SBIT. So let's understand better with taking an example. Let's open a terminal. So here first we are making a directory with the mkdir command. Mkdir command is used to make directories SBIT, and we are simply giving 777. That's a simple permission. If you don't know how to give this simple permission, you need to watch my previous video. So /sbit, enter. When you say ls-ld/sbit, enter. So you see this directory /sbit has read write execute to the user owner, read write execute to the group owner, and read write execute to the other. It means any user in this system can do anything in that particular directory. Let's say when we are logging in su-user1, we have created this user. If you don't know how to create user, you just need to watch my previous videos to understand it better. su-user1. Now we are logging with the user1. So let's create a file in /SBIT, cd for the change directory, and touch user1.txt and user1 and user.txt, let's say. Now exit, and when you see ls/sbit, the user1.txt and the user.txt is created under that particular directory. Now if you log in with user2, su-user2, let's enter. Now touch command is used to create an empty file. If you don't know about that, so don't confused with the touch command. User, now we need to create it in /sbit /user2.txt, enter, and we are also creating user2.txt. When you ls-l/sbit, we have two files created with the user1 and two files created with the user2. Let's try to delete a file created by the user1 when we are logging with the user2. So let's rm /sbit and / let's say we are deleting user1.txt file, user1.txt, py, simply run this command. Now see, user2 deleted the file created by the user1, that is user1.txt. user1.txt is not present there now. So for this reason, to secure these type of thing, to prevent these type of thing, sticky bit comes into picture. When you apply sticky bit, let's say exit first, enter. When you apply sticky bit, let's say chmod 0 plus t /sbit. When you applied sticky bit on the particular directory, ls-ld /sbit, you see there is a small t comes after the other user permission. Now see what it changes. Now we can log in with the -1 cdsbit. Oh, we need to use a / ls-l. So we are logging with the user1 now, and these are the files created by the user2. Let's try to delete that file. rm user2.txt, enter. And why? When we try to delete the file created by the user2 with the login with the user1, then it gives an error. Can't remove user2.txt, operation not permitted. ls-l. You see user2 can't be deleted now with the user1. So this is the benefit of sticky bit, SBIT. That is, octal value is 1, and by applying this, you can't delete the particular directory created by the another user. You have unlimited access over a particular file created by you only. You can't delete you can't delete files created by the other user. So this is about the sticky bit. Now coming towards our next topic. So coming towards our next special permission, that is SGID. Let's exit with this. Now we are creating another directory name SGID and simply cd/SGID. We are TOUCH, let's say A, enter. TOUCH, let's say B, enter. Now exit. We are trying to use 777 mean full permission to /SGID directory. So ls-ld/SGID. Now SGID have full permission. Now we are logging with one user 1, enter. And now we can create a file /SGID/C and D -L/SGID. Now you can simply identify these files. These two files are created by the user root and these two files are created by the user 1, and the files created by the root user has the group owner, user owner, and the group owner is root, and same for the file created by the user 1. You see simply. Now what when we apply SGID on that particular directory? Now you see that the file created by the user root has a user owner and group owner is root, and the file created by the user 1 has a user owner and the group owner is user 1. So what is SGID is doing? Let's check. First we apply SGID G plus S on /SGID directory, and when we say ls-ld/SGID, you see S symbol, a small s means the directory has a permission to execute after the group owner's permission. Now when you try to create a file with any other user, let's say user, first login with su-user1 and now /SGID. Now try to create a file TOUCH user1 user1.txt ls-l. So now after applying SGID, that is set group ID, when you try to create a file or a directory in a SGID directory, the user owner will be the user from which you are creating the file, and the group owner is set to the group on the SGID directory. Let's say exit, and when we check with ls-ld, the group owner of the SGID directory is root. So if you create any of the file with any of the user in that SGID directory, the user owner might change but the group owner will be same. So that's why this means that group ownership will inherit when you set SGID in the particular directory. So this is about SGID. Now coming towards the next special permission, that is SUID. So simply for SUID, we are not creating any files or any directory. Let's check SUID implementation. in your machine previously. So for that we can use ls-ld/bin/su. So su is the command for switch user. /bin stores all types of command for the user. So you see a small s with the user on a permission. That means this command or this file can be executed only by the user, only by the power of user or the power of root. If you try to run this file, let's say su-user1, then you are logging with user1. If you try to su hyphen and let's say enter the password for the root. Oh, we forgot the password. Let's say no, su hyphen. So now we are logging with the root. So su command is only run by the root user. No other user can switch the user from their login system. So that's why the SUID special permission is used in that particular file. So when you try to run that particular command with another user, the command will run with the power of owner, not by the executor. Let's say when you remove chmod u-s from /bin/su, enter, and now when you try to run this command from the root user, you can simply run this command. But when you try to run this command with different types of user, you simply can't run this command. It is given the authentication failure. Simply, if you are also trying the right password, it gives an authentication failure, because now this command is not running through the root user. This command is running through the user1, and system can't allow user1 to execute this file. Now we are changing the permission again. chmod user plus s/bin/su, enter. Now if you try to log in, enter, you are easily logging with the system. So this is the SUID permission. SUID permission also used in some different types of commands, like let's say ls-ld/bin/password. So simply SUID means when you set SUID with any file, the file can only be executed by the power of owner, not by the power of executor. If you are running, or if you are trying to execute this particular file with different user, it's take the power of root to execute that particular file, not the power of user. You can also use find command to find all the directory which have permission, which have SUID implemented. 4 is the octal value of SUID. You can simply type the permission like rwx47 and 5 and 5, enter. You see, these all files have SUID implemented. You can also, with SUID octal value is 4, you can also check for the octal value 2, and you can also check with the octal value 1, that is for SBIT, 2 is for SGID. So this is simple. Now this is all about the special permission in Linux operating system. Now you can store the history You can note this history if you want to. It will help you to understand better. And SGID. Okay, so we can maximize it and note the information now. And we are slowly, if pause this video and note this permission, note this command. Now we are going upwards, and now pause this video and note this command now. So this is all about special permission in Linux operating system. You can also note this, and this is the end of the video. Also note this or take a screenshot of the same to understand it better. And this is the end of the video. We can meet you in the next video with different types of topics. So for now, goodbye and practice this command and take care.